Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's episode of Mindful Moments, I just finished my session at the gym and I just thought about this reflection. When I think about people doing yoga, think about people doing workouts and exercises, myself included, at the beginning I always thought about, okay, for example, in yoga, I have to strike a certain pose, I'm working towards a certain pose, showcase my flexibility, and that's what I think a lot of people who are looking to get into yoga are hindered from wanting to, or obstructed from that thought of having to be flexible first before actually adopting or trying out yoga. It's actually more of building that mind to muscle connection and starting from where you are in your journey, wherever you are, to commence that practice so that you can start working to building that sense to come back to yourself and understand what your capabilities are within your body and what you can reach. Same thing for your workouts as well. We all start somewhere, and I think a lot of people, at least for me, when I started off working out as well, I always wanted to achieve like a certain physique. And I think with that thought in mind, I always had this rush to do certain exercises and lift as heavy as I can so that I can achieve that goal as fast as I can. I wasn't taught that by adopting these kind of routines for myself of working out and doing yoga or even stretching is not actually about reaching that physique or that pose. It's kind of like a bonus and a plus point that you ultimately achieve. But the whole point of it, to me, in my opinion, is to actually go through that process and understand and build that body awareness for yourself. And as you build that body awareness for yourself, you'll find those little insights that start to arise within yourself, like, oh, actually, I have a newfound perspective on certain things about myself that I didn't know. For example, for me in my journey, I realized that I was managed to find a new sense of calm within myself when I started yoga as I was doing the practice, to be able to achieve a deep level of stretch when I couldn't elsewhere without me being focused on actually the process of the pose. Because when I was focused on the pose, on doing a certain pose, it's more like forcing myself, pushing myself. But when I was learning from a teacher during one of the sessions, and he told me, one of those things he told me is to close your eyes and really feel with the mind to the long deep breaths of thinking about what pose you want to do and how deep you want to go into the stretch, or more of like the process. Then it really struck me that, wow, that feeling of bliss suddenly just arose. And when I took that mindset into my workouts, and not rushing through that process, but more of enjoying it, I was able to duplicate that feeling in our workouts as well as a mindful practice, and not just as something as a workout just to lose weight, lose fat, burn fat, and look good, but to feel good. So from this little sharing session after my gym session, I was able to spark some insights for you in terms of how you approach any kind of routines or practices for yourself, and not so much of focus on what you want to achieve in the end state, but more of like really enjoying the process. Because you just never know, for each individual, we are on a different journey, a different point on our journey, and you just never know what kind of insights will arise and what kind of perspectives will start to shift within yourself. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like more videos like that, do feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.